Here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Good evening, everybody. Have you noticed how green it is in your yard and everyone else's yard and even all over the state? Take a look at this picture. This comes from Tim Richardson. He says he's just outside of Red Lodge. Look at how green the grass is there. And you notice how tall that grass is, too. Everybody's grass is getting on the high side. Now, this is kind of good. It looks real pretty. But, you know, once we start burning up and we start getting really hot, that stuff's going to become really bad fire fuel this year. So please make sure all your houses and all that are ready for fire danger, because that's going to come on us before you realize it. Meanwhile, let me show you another picture. This comes to us from Leon Jensen. This is the sun, and can you imagine the filter he took? This little dot there, this is the International Space Station as it crossed the disk of the sun between the Earth and the sun. Cool picture there, Leon. Wow, that must have been quite a filter. Here's the way things are shaping up in Billings right now, though. We've actually got a pretty nice night. 50 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, not too bad. Winds out of the southwest at 8 miles per hour. Now, our high temperature has been 60 degrees, your normal high 75. The record was 93 back in 1992. Record low was 34 back in 2008. And what about precipitation-wise? Well, we had some sprinkles today, but nothing really measurable, so officially we would call it a trace. But you'll notice for the month we're a little bit behind now at 6,300s, need to be 8,600s. But for the year, we're at 1097, only need to be at 672. So in June, we're starting to slow off a little bit. That's why I talk about, you know, we got this tall grass all over Montana. It's going to dry out here in another month or so, and then we got to be careful with wildfire. Meanwhile, you'll notice here current temps are into the 40s and 50s out in the west, 50s across the High Line until you get to Glasgow, where it's 63 degrees. Same thing over Williston, North Dakota. A lot of 50s elsewhere around the state, and 45 right now over Livingston. Look at our reported highs today. A lot of 50s and 60s out to the west. We actually got up to 74 at Glasgow. Same thing at Williston. 70s at Sheridan and Worland today was 67 at Cody. Miles City and Glendive into the mid-60s there today. And as we move on, let me show you. Doppler radar shows you a few lingering snow showers up in the Beartooth. Just about all gone. Most of the scattered rain showers went south of Billings. They continue to make their way in towards Miles City. Most of this stuff tonight is very light rain showers, just some light sprinkles, and that's about all we're seeing on the scope. And what's happened here, we've had the upper level low pressure cell here and a trough that dipped down from Canada, brought the cold air along with it today, and that's why we were so chilly in the 40s this morning around the region, 30s out in the far west. Now watch what will happen. There's that low pressure cell up there and all the cold air moving in, but high pressure moves in from the west, helps to push most of that cold air away, pushes it back up into Canada. And so by the time Tuesday and Wednesday get here, we're looking at mostly sunny skies by 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Wednesday, mostly sunny skies again throughout the region. Even a warm front moves through by Wednesday night, and we get back up into the, most cases, up into the 80s. But so tonight you'll see 30s out west, 40s back here in the east with just a few lingering rain showers here or there. Tomorrow we're back up into the 70s in eastern Montana, maybe a few 50s and 60s around the mountains, 70s out west. Mostly sunny skies should rule. And then tonight at midnight, it'll be 48 in Billings, down to 42 in the morning, back up to 72 by 6 p.m. with nothing but sunny skies. Next 7 days, look at this, 74 degrees on Tuesday, 84 degrees on Wednesday, 82 on Thursday with a slight chance for some isolated afternoon rain showers. Then we'll cool it back down into the 60s and 70s for the weekend, and on into maybe next week. Look for about a 20 to 40% chance for rain showers right on through the weekend and into Monday. Let's go back to Jay.